You. It's about love. It's about God. It's about time. It's about your life. It's about your smile. It's about your health and your hopes and your dreams, your body, your mind, and your family. It's about your relationships and your future and your impact and your legacy. It's about God. It's about peace. It's about joy. It's about faith. And it's about hope. It's about time. And it's about space. And it's about science. It's about life. It's about love and your awareness. It's about your choices and your forgiveness. It's about your confidence and your courage and your creativity and your wisdom. It's about your light, and it's about your power, and it's about your strength, and it's about your dreams and your goals and your hopes. It's about your life. It's about love. It's about faith. It's about God. It's about hope. It's about light. It's about love. It's about you. It's about life. It's about love. It's about God. I'm Queenie Brown, and I invite you to join me and the rest of us on this journey. After all, it's about you. Are you ready? Of course you are. You wouldn't have found me if you weren't. Welcome. Let's get it going. Again, for the self-love lessons read along, we are moving quite quickly through this book, and has been incredibly impactful for me and for many of you. I appreciate all of your feedback. Thank you for the messages, the DMs, letting me know that you are being impacted by it. I'm so blessed by this journey, and I'm just glad to be able to do it with you. So many of you know that early in December, the Holy Spirit told me to revisit the self-love lessons. And this is a book that I produced back in 2011. I published this book. And it has really been a journey for me. And I actually chronicled my healing journey in the book. And honestly, I didn't write this book because I had all the answers. I didn't write it because I had a message to share about self-love. No, God wrote this book through me, to help me learn how to love me. And then he told me to share it with the world. And so I published it in 2011. And then in December of this past year, God instructed me to revisit the lessons, and this time to read them out loud live online with you all. So the intention here is for you to be able to benefit from the lessons that God shared with me. And then we can all journey through this once again together. I'm in another season of my life where I need to learn these lessons again. So I'm grateful that you are on the journey with me. Okay, so up to now, we've been journeying through. We've talked about the importance of love. We talked about what love is, what love isn't, that God's plan for love is hidden in Him. And because we don't understand God yet, it's hard for us to understand love. And so we went into detail about what love is and what love isn't in the past lesson. And today we are going to go into your love account. If you've missed any up to now, please avail yourselves to the replays. I included a link inside the comments or the descriptions so that you can go to the playlist and you can binge the self-love lessons too. Also, if you are here for the first time, welcome. Make sure that you like and subscribe. And then for those of you who are here, make sure that you enter in the roll call, #present. If you're watching on the replay, #replay. And then if you get to the end, make sure you hit #finish to let me know that you made it through, so that when I'm offering prizes, I'll include you in the bucket to choose from. All right. So again, yesterday we talked about love, and we're going to go deeper into your love account today. So I think that's everything, all the housekeeping. All right, let's get it going. So your love account. Each one of us has what I call a love account. Your love account works very much like your bank account, but instead of depositing and withdrawing money, the commodity is love, beginning with your building your beginning love balance. We're each born with a zero balance. Our parents and loved ones make love deposits continually to build up our accounts. Love deposits are made in the forms of words of affirmation. We talked yesterday about the five love languages, and so love deposits are made in the forms of words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, giving of gifts, and acts of service. Did you start out with enough love? Well, only you can determine what enough means. As we go through this next exercise, remember that we are in the stage of this journey where we're identifying where you are now. That's lesson number one. If you recall, the self-love lesson number one is know where you are now so you can get where you're going. And so we are determining where you stand. So we're doing this so that we can properly get you to a place of fullness that we'll discuss later on. We're on page 98 for those of you following along. So do not let this stage frustrate you. Just allow yourself to grow through it. Breathe and grow through it. You'll be glad you did. Since our beginning balance was built up by our parents or mother father figure in our lives, we'll consider each love language by evaluating them separately. So for each love language, let's see, for each love language, ask yourself on a scale of 1 to 25, how much would you say was positively contributed to you in this language of love? 1 means that there was no positive contribution in that area. And 25 means that you had all the love that you could stand in that area. Don't make this deep. I wonder if I can zoom into that. Let's see. No, it won't let me. Okay, don't make this deep. Just plug in a number and move to the next step. So down here, if you notice, it says from your mother, your mom or mother figure. In the area of physical touch, how would you rate how much love you feel you received from your mom? Put a 1 to 25 here. Go ahead and rate it. And then on words of affirmation, rate it 1 to 25. How much love do you feel you received at the very beginning of your life as it related to words of affirmation? Was your mom comforting? Was she affirming? Did she lift you up? Did she praise you? Did she build you up with words of affirmation? Enter in this box on a scale of 1 to 5 how much love you believe you received as your beginning balance. And then the next way of loving is quality time. How much do you believe you received from your mom or mother figure on a scale of 1 to 25 of quality time? Did she spend time with you? Or did she do a lot of reading with you? Did she teach you a lot? What was your beginning experience as far as your mom or mother figure is concerned, where they deposited quality time into your life? And then acts of service. What was your beginning experience of acts of service where you received that from your mom or your mother figure on a scale of 1 to 25? Acts of service include, did she, do things for you that you needed? Did she make sure that you ate every day? Did she make sure that you had enough clothing? Or did she make sure that you had help with your homework? Did she help you clean your room? Did she, all those things, were you filled up as far as acts of service are concerned from your mom or mother figure? And if so, enter on the scale of 1 to 25 how much love you believe you receive. Now, this is not scientific. It's not intended to be. It really is just to help you understand and gauge your beginning balance of your own love account. Okay. So the next love language is gifts. How much do you believe you received? How much love do you believe you received on a scale of 1 to 25? 1 being you received very little or no gifts in your life. 25 being I received all the gifts my heart could stand. And so this here is just to help you gauge your beginning love account balance. Okay. So now let's go over to your dad or your father figure. How much love do you feel you received in terms of physical touch from your dad or father figure? 1 being I didn't receive any physical touch, and 25 is I received all the physical touch my heart could stand. Go ahead and rate that in your journal. And then the next one is words of affirmation. From your father, how much love do you believe was deposited into your love account from your dad in terms of words of affirmation on a scale of 1 to 25? And then in quality time, how much do you believe you received? How much love do you believe you received from your dad in terms of quality time? 1 being I didn't get any, 25, I got all that I could stand. Acts of service, go ahead and rate acts of service. 1 being I didn't get any, and 25 all the service I could stand. And from a dad that would look like making sure that the lights were on, making sure you had enough food, had clothes in the closet, making sure that you had a place to live. Was how much would you gauge or range, or what would be your range for how much of your dad, how much he deposited into you in your beginning account balance? Okay. Then the final one is giving of gifts. On a scale of 1 to 25, how would you rate the amount of love you received in your beginning balance from your dad? Okay. So once you've put a number in each of these boxes, go ahead and tally them up. And then the next step is add them together. So your beginning balance from your mom, put that number at the top, then plus your dad, put that number there, and then multiply that by 100. Okay? You got your number? Go ahead and circle that number so that you know it. Okay, of course, this does not include any deposits made by other family members because, of course, family members and your community at large also deposit love into you. And we'll talk more about that tomorrow when we go deeper into actually balancing your account. So, of course, this does not include any deposits made by other family members. Know that this is not a scientifically accurate assessment. It's just a tool to help you see love from a different perspective. So, dealing with love withdrawals. There are many circumstances in which love is withdrawn from our accounts. As we grow older, we begin to experience love withdrawals in the form of sibling rivalry, peer pressure, parental neglect, abuse, etc. I call it drama. Hopefully, our love account was well into the positive, and those withdrawals don't go too far into damaging us emotionally. When our love account gets low, we begin to go to great lengths to try to get love to rebuild our account. Unfortunately, until we learn how love is actually deposited, we expend all our energy recklessly and are often disappointed in our results. Here's an example. A woman who never felt validated or truly loved by her father often seeks affirmation in love relationships with men. Sadly, that woman is never completely fulfilled in those relationships because she remains depleted. She doesn't know that those men cannot fill her, only God can. She has to learn how to make love deposits into herself, and then she will find the healthy love relationships she deserves. Surviving on less love. The less love you have in your account in the beginning, the less love you ultimately have to give. And that's a sobering reality. Also, if you've been surviving on less love, you have less of a chance of knowing how different you'd be if you had more love in your account. Most likely, you will have less of an understanding of why giving love to others is so vitally important to each of us operating at our absolute best. Those who have survived on less love often find ways to supply themselves with so much love inwardly that they tend to hoard their own love. They often tend to refuse to give or are very stingy with giving of their love outwardly. Because of a lack of love, they tend to fear that there isn't enough love to go around. And if they don't take the love they need, they won't get their fair share of love. You see, love is a valuable commodity. Just like everything else that God created, love is also a seed that, when planted and nurtured, has the ability to produce a huge harvest of much more love. Account overdrawn. When we experience more love withdrawals than deposits, we ultimately find ourselves dealing with low self esteem and low self worth. This upcoming exercise that we're going to be doing tomorrow is not created so that you find someone to blame for your circumstances. Instead, it's designed to help you take inventory of your love account balance while giving you insight into what builds you and what depletes you. So we're going to stop there, but tomorrow we're going to go deeper and we're going to talk about abuse. And so when we do, I want you to know that this is our intention with this entire journey is for you to go to it so you can go through it. We don't want to get stuck in any space because that's where we tend to push things under the rug, and then later that rug takes over the room. We don't want to go there. Our intention here completely is for you to be able to identify where you are so that you can get where you're going. All right. And the intention here for the entire book and the entire journey is about your whole heart healing. So I invite you to join me tomorrow and be prepared. Make sure you have your pen and paper ready, because we're going to be going deeper. And I'm excited about tomorrow. So thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure you include a hashtag finished, and be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell on YouTube so that you can be notified when I go live again tomorrow. And also, be sure to share this with your friends. Send them to www.queeniebrown.com so they can download the book for free, and then invite them to join us on the journey. Right now, we're going to retreat to our Mother Love community where we can talk a little bit more about the love account and get a little bit more meat off this bone. So it's free. Please feel free to join us inside. And we do that because that's where we can go a little bit deeper. I can be a little bit more vulnerable and share more insight into my own personal journey, and you can join me with that as well. All right. So let's see. The other thing I wanted to mention is if you are a mom, and a girl mom at that, please go to www.themotherdaughterjournal.com. The Mother Daughter Journal is a faith-based interactive mother's mentorship tool, and it's designed to build and heal the mother-daughter bond in ways that you cannot even fathom. God is really intent on healing our mother line, and it starts with the mom healing her own heart so that she can model a heart healing posture for her daughters, and then ultimately impact her relationship with her mother as well. So go to themotherdaughterjournal.com and learn more about that. And then if you are a mom and you have a challenging relationship with your mother, please in the comments put hashtag research, because I'm doing a bit of market research to learn more about the mother wound that you are carrying and how I might serve you. God has already given me a powerful plan to support those of you who have a challenging relationship with your moms. And so I want to offer you some of those resources. And so do put hashtag research in the comments so that I can reach out to you and we can have a quick conversation. All right. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Do share, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take good care. Bye. I'm Queenie Brown, by the way. Don't forget to share. Give your girlfriends a blessing. Bye.